Welcome to the Personal Finance Professional Podcast from the Personal Finance Society, a place for thought-provoking discussion from the world of financial planning and beyond. Today, we're taking a trip to the Chartered Insurance Institute and Personal Finance Society Apprenticeship and Education Awards 2025 to hear from some of those presenting the prizes and the well-deserved recipients. I'm Christopher Shadforth, Communications Director for the CII Group, and here are a selection of my interviews from the event. Welcome to Central Hall, Westminster in London, where we're here for the Chartered Insurance Institute and Personal Finance Society Qualification Prize Giving and Apprenticeship Awards 2025. So let's head inside and see the action. So here we are in Central Hall, Westminster, one of the most fantastic buildings in this vicinity of Westminster Abbey. And we're here for the Apprenticeship and Education Awards 2025. We're into final preparations now. Jill White on the stage, some of our team preparing for what's going to be another fantastic occasion, I'm sure. Now, here we are with Carla Brown, President of the Personal Finance Society and also Chair of the PFS Board as well. You've been here all day. We've had a couple of graduation ceremonies, one for the CII and one for the PFS as well. And you're staying for this evening's proceedings.
I am. It's been a very full-on day today, but really exciting. It's been lovely seeing people celebrating with the families and the pride at the achievements that they've got so far.
And hundreds of people have been here, haven't they?
Literally hundreds, yeah. I think we had something like 250 graduate this morning for the PFS and more this afternoon with the CII. So yeah, great day.
Fabulous. And this evening, you're going to be handing out some of the awards to the excellent apprentices that we've had through the course of this year. So coming here today, I suppose it's a fantastic celebration of educational achievement. And your theme for the year has been education, hasn't it?
It has indeed, yeah. It's really great to be able to celebrate all these achievements that people have worked so hard towards, because education is the pinnacle of everything we do.
It's absolutely fantastic. Now, this room is empty at the moment, but we're going to have, dozens and dozens of individuals here celebrating with their family and friends what will be the culmination of a great amount of work that they've put in. We've got 8 awards this evening for apprentices. We've got many awards for qualification prizes as well. And I suppose from a Personal Finance Society perspective, it's just wonderful to be having new talent come into the profession.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the whole part of our Pathway to the Profession initiative we announced earlier in the year, is about trying to encourage new talent into the profession. It's great to see that is happening, and we've got this young talent coming through, so we should be celebrating it.
And in terms of the Pathway to the Profession, how's that going now? Because I think we've had, is it more than 300 expressions of interest in joining the free qualification, that first step onto the financial planning ladder thus far?
Absolutely. It's been really well received. And not only we had so many people expressing an interest, we've got people who are looking to come back into the profession that perhaps stepped away for various reasons. But also everywhere I'm going, people are talking to me about ideas, suggestions as to how we can deploy the extra £500,000 that we've got, that, we're looking for member initiatives. So it's really got people thinking.
Fabulous. Well, thank you very much, Carla, for those thoughts, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Well, here we are now with Jill White, who is our host for this evening. Jill, you're the Executive Director for Membership and Learning at the CII. And this is your 3rd Apprenticeship Awards, which is also the number of Apprenticeship Awards we've had so far. Another fantastic occasion coming up.
Yes, I really enjoy these evenings. They bring a tear to your eye to see how excited and grateful people are to be recognised for the work that they've done. So it fills my batteries up. That's what I say about these days.
It's brilliant. And what a wonderful place that we're holding it in this year. We've been in Alderbury for the first 2 iterations of these wonderful awards. Why move here?
Because I simply think that this one, there's a bit more grandeur about it. It's a larger venue, and we've needed that for the 3 ceremonies that we've been doing today. And it enables the parents and friends and family to come in and sit in the gods, which I think is fantastic for them to look down on the stage. And then obviously all this room for the graduates. So it's just a better space.
And in thinking about the future and all of these wonderful, talented individuals coming into the profession, I suppose that this is just a wonderful celebration of all the hard work they put in. And then those next steps that they're going to be taking, almost giving back to the profession from day one, but also for the rest of their careers as well.
Yes, we spend a lot of time discussing the fact that there's not enough talent coming into either of the professions. And actually days like this remind you that there's plenty of talent coming into the professions. And there's such a diversity this year, especially across the awards for the highest achievements. And it's so wonderful that the vast majority have taken the chance to come here, many of them travelling from abroad, just to be part of this experience and profession.
Well, we're hoping to speak to some of the award winners later this evening, but you're absolutely right. It's got a real international dimension to it this year. And I'm right in saying I think this is the first time we've had some international winners. Is that right?
It's not the first time we've had international winners, but it's the first time we've had so many, and so many actually take the trouble to come for the journey. So all 27 winners are coming here today.
That is absolutely amazing. Well, we look forward to meeting some of them later. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks.
I'm now here with Laura Martin and Laura Wharf, two of the team organising this evening's event. Now, a lot of hard work goes into preparing for such a night like tonight. I mean, we've got hundreds of people coming into this room later. Tell me a little bit more about the preparations. Laura, may I start with you?
Yeah, there's been a lot of prep, obviously, behind the scenes and gathering everyone together. But it's something that I just find so rewarding, because seeing all of the apprentices coming in and getting rewarded for all their hard work, and it really just shows that apprenticeships are really at the heart of, insurance and personal finance, and a route to entry that's accessible to everybody, and that opportunity to learn on the job and gain those valuable skills. And it's just so exciting to see them all come together tonight with their families and celebrate them.
Fabulous. And this is an event that takes place once a year, Laura, but I guess it's many, many months worth of preparation. When did you start thinking about tonight's event?
Pretty much the 1st of January, I start prepping for this, because as soon as the exams are finished on December the 31st, we start preparing to work out who our winners are.
And that's absolutely fantastic. And how many winners do we actually have?
We actually have 41 winners in total, I believe, all in all. And they're from everywhere within the world. We have got such an international bunch of winners this time. It's great.
And I guess that reflects the fact that we've had far more entries this year than we've had in previous years as well. I mean, can you give me an idea of the numbers in terms of entries this year?
I think we're looking at well over 5,000 entries just for the advanced diploma in insurance, although I would have to fact check myself.
Well, 5,000, I mean, even if it's 4,000, if it's 5,000, that's absolutely incredible. So, Laura, you're in charge of our education campaigns, and we've heard a little bit from Carla about our Pathway to the Profession initiative on the PFS side. But what about the CII side?
So we are actually getting together a talent attraction program for the insurance sector, which is really exciting, and it will be using our volunteer network to help us roll that out in terms of engaging with their local members. And actually there is a huge appetite to help young people as well as career returners to get into the sector. We are looking at university outreach as well as the education programs within schools and the usual career fairs. Something we're really focusing on is how we compete with other sectors at these career fairs when you've got people, like the army and the police. And we need to make sure that insurance is seen as an exciting and vibrant sector, which we don't always get that feedback on it. And I think there are ways that we can really engage with young people in that respect. So this is what we're hoping to roll out. We're also looking to do some guidance on work experience for firms to make that easier for them, as we know it's a commitment and that we need to put forward a lot of time and resource to that. And there are also other elements in terms of our current partnership with UCAS that we already have with the Personal Finance Society, and it's just sort of leaning into that and how we can use that also for the insurance side.
Oh, that sounds absolutely brilliant, and I'm sure we'll have a lot of take-up when those initiatives come online. Laura, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I've managed to steal a word with Eddie Grant, one of the PFS board members and great supporter of education across the insurance and financial planning professions. Eddie, what does it mean to you to be here this evening?
It's a fantastic event. We've actually had 3 fantastic events today. So we've had the chartered financial planners this morning. We then had the chartered insurers this afternoon. So the apprenticeship is a fantastic opportunity really to celebrate the next generation of our profession. So I'm really excited about that.
You've seen a lot of individuals come into the profession over your career. I mean, events like this evening really do make a difference, don't they?
Yes, I think it's really important to nurture the next generation. It's really important as part of the work that we've been doing is to find the next generation of people to join the profession from all different parts of community. So for me today, really important because we're recognising people at the beginning of their careers.
And if you had an elevator pitch or a sales pitch for somebody thinking about joining either the insurance or financial planning professions, what would it be? What is it that brought you into the profession and continues to excite you about giving back?
I think the best thing about this profession is that it has such a massive societal positive impact. So for me, it's go and find out what this profession's about. Don't assume you know what it's about, because it's not. It's going to be different. And actually, there are so many different roles within this profession, from being a planner sitting with a client, or actually being in a back office role. So there are so many opportunities. And actually, if you think about what the Chartered Insurance Institute does, is it brings the best out of people and gives them lots of opportunities and networking opportunities too.
Fabulous. Well, thank you so much, Eddie Grant, for joining us this evening. Have a lovely, lovely evening. Now I'm joined by Carl Jarvis from the Worship Hall Company of Insurers. Lovely to have you here this evening. What does it mean to the Worship Hall Company of Insurers to be here at this event tonight?
Well, I think the CII is quite important to most of us in the Worship Hall Company of Insurers. Like I'm a chartered insurer, most a professional livery. So for us, it is the profession. Most of us have studied for CII exams. So we're always trying to build on our relationship with the CII. We used to share a hall, we like to think. We don't anymore. So if we can do things with each other and support each other in lots of the initiatives, then I think that's a great thing. And that's what we're trying to do. I've just recently stood down as master, but the new master, Sarah Farndon, very much believes in the relationship with CII. And that's hopefully going to go from strength to strength.
Absolutely, because we are two of the strongest partners within the insurance profession, aren't we? There is a history between the two organisations. Yeah. And coming together like this evening really does, I think, inspire others to think about joining our profession and then working through their careers to stay within the profession as well, because that's so important, isn't it?
Yeah, and they can join the WCI at some point during that journey, so to speak. So yeah, I think it is. And a lot of liveries now, of course, are perhaps they might be 600 or 700 years old. They might do old trades, but whilst it's a professional trade, and we like to think our livery is quite new. It's in a sort of 45 years old, but it is a relevant livery. So when people in City Hall or Lord Mayors or Lady Mayors, for that, when they go abroad and talk about what we're doing in the city, they want to talk about insurance. That's a big issue. So we like to think we're very relevant, and that's why we like to attract people in our industry into our livery. I think it's quite important.
Fabulous. And we do have a Lady Mayor who comes from the insurance profession this year, don't we? Are you joining the procession, I should say, in November?
I'm very privileged to actually be in one of the carriages. I'm part of her sort of party, so to speak. So that's very, very honoured to do that. We know older woman, Dame Sue Langley, quite well, currently the Sheriff-elect. Her and her husband, Gary Langley. And yes, in not too distant future, she'll be in that golden coach going around, and after she's gone through the silent ceremony. And for us as an industry, this is quite important. She's the third female Lord Mayor, but the first one to style herself as Lady Mayor, and it was the first time it'll be styled as the Lady Mayor's Show. Which is how it's being pitched and advertised. And I think it'll be a great occasion. And she's a lovely lady, and I think she'll have a fantastic year as Lady Mayor, and she'll make some changes, and she'll do lots of good stuff. And she's an insurer, as you say, with history at Hiscox and Lloyd's, and now sort of chairman of Gallagher's. So she'll make things happen, and we're there for her as a livery at 100%. And I'm sure CII also will benefit from that relationship in a good way to benefit students and people who need it.
Fabulous. Well, I think we're gearing up now for the event itself, so I'll let you go, Carl. Lovely to meet you. Thanks for taking the time to speak to us, and have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
Thank you.
Okay, cheerio.
Well, what a fantastic occasion. I'm here with Sultan, CEO of the General Sector of Tawania. Lovely to have you with us, Sultan.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
And many congratulations as well, because you've won Apprentice Employer of the Year.
Wonderful. This is a very good news. We are so excited about it.
And how many apprentices do you employ?
We as a company, we have more than 2,000, but for this program, that we have almost 25.
25 apprentices. That's absolutely fantastic. And you've been here this evening. How does it feel to be amongst all of these other prize winners?
It's a wonderful night. At least the effort that we have spent, it pays off, and globally with just a recognized and highly prestigious award from such an institute that's recognized globally.
And how long has your organisation been associated with the Chartered Insurance Institute?
I mean, a very long time, but for this program, until almost more than 2 years, we started heavily dependent on the CII of part of this important topics to get the CII certificates. Before that, it was even the CII certificate through a different institutes, but directly with CII just recently with the 2 or 3 years ago.
And do all of your colleagues have membership of the CII, or is it a small group? Is it growing? How's that evolving?
I think we have been raised on the CII. It's the most, we knew all the CIIs since the day I joined the insurance industry in 2001. There's a lot of people that they are focusing on their progression of the careers through CII and the recognized, within Tawni, our companies, or in Saudi Arabia, and I think globally. So it's growing massively.
And it is an expanding organization. It's an expanding sector in Saudi Arabia, isn't it? What do you think recognition from the Chartered Insurance Institute means for your organization?
It means a lot. It's a global awards recognized globally. I think it will push us more and more to have more developed program working with the CII in particular, to have much better and enhancing this program year on year, which will reflect on our apprentices and our employees, and they will be very keen to go in this program. We are even going for the society. We're not only limiting this to our employees, but our accounts and our clients, and even other than clients, just to help the insurance society in Saudi Arabia in particular.
Well, that sounds absolutely fantastic to hear. So we might see you again here next year, perhaps.
Hopefully, inshallah, hopefully, yes.
Fabulous. Well, Sultan, thank you ever so much. Congratulations once again, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, congratulations, Pauline. You're one of the big winners this evening. You've got 2 prizes. You've won the J.B. Wilson Prize and also the WCI Insurance Prize as well. How do you feel?
I feel very delighted, very humbled for this recognition. Actually, representing Kenya, Africa, and also my employer, Clapton Insurance, who I'm very grateful to. I'm very delighted actually to receive this too. And it's just a reminder that every step of learning matters. Yeah. And this is a true testament of resilience and the hard work that I put into this. And yeah, I'm very delighted.
Well, there must have been a lot of hard work. Nobody comes away with 2 prizes without putting in a lot of effort. So many, many congratulations. How long have you been with the Chartered Insurance Institute?
Since 2023. Yes. And I'm grateful to the Chartered Insurance Institute for inspiring beyond the borders, inspiring young people in the profession, in the insurance profession. Yeah, and I'm hoping that this inspires many, especially from where I'm coming from.
Fabulous. And what about next steps for yourself then? Can we expect to see you back here next year, perhaps?
I plan to proceed with learning, hoping to excel even in the rest of the studies ahead. Yeah.
Well, that's absolutely brilliant, Pauline. Pauline, many congratulations again, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Okay, thank you very much, Chris.
Now I'm joined by our Insurance Practitioner Apprentice of the Year, Mary Lawson. Many congratulations. How does it feel to have won?
Thank you so much. It's really surprising. I'm really grateful for the award, and obviously a big congrats to all the nominees as well. I know it was really difficult and a lot of pressure, but I'm really, really appreciative of winning it tonight.
And how much hard work did you put in to do this? I mean, I can imagine it's quite considerable.
Yes, so there's obviously your normal day-to-day job, and part of that I was in a new role, so I was taking on a lot more responsibility, but there's a lot of self-study as well, so finding that additional time to really focus in, so a lot of time and effort went into it, and obviously the help of my coach as well, that really helped push through. But yeah, lots of studying, lots of reflecting and assessments. It was a long period of time.
And you've got family and friends here supporting you this evening as well. I guess they, have looked on and are very proud your accomplishments.
Yeah, so my husband, he's somewhere about here, but he's really proud. My family were waiting, and then even Aeon as well. They were fully behind me, shouting their praises. putting it out on the internet to let everyone know that we've got someone here, even just shortlisted. So definitely feel the love from everyone around me.
Fantastic. And what about next steps? What's on the agenda for you now?
So I did actually recently get promoted to a senior role in claims. So that's a new step for me to take on more leadership positions. Probably still look at the dip. That'll be maybe my next step. But I'll see how the senior role takes me and see what achievements I can make through that avenue.
Well, best of luck for the future, Mary. Thanks so much for being here this evening.
Thank you very much.
So, Rob Simpson, lovely to have you here from Simpsons.
Yeah.
You've won our Apprentice Employer of the Year. Small, but that shouldn't take away from the massive achievement of winning this prize. How do you feel this evening?
Oh, delighted to have won this for the team and for the firm, of course. We always make space for all the staff to kind of progress professionally. And to get some kind of recognition of that is fabulous.
And how many apprentices do you have?
Oh, that's a very good question. There's, I think, 16 staff, and I'm going to say at least half of them are either on an apprenticeship or have been on one.
That's absolutely fantastic. So when did you first start employing apprentices?
Oh, gosh, around about 2014, I think, was when we first sort of realised that the PFS were offering the support, which was really kind of crucial, really, to us adopting the programmes. And we just found that it was a great way to introduce our new staff into the industry and to get trained up.
Now, your daughter's joined you here this evening as well. Is she one of the apprentices in the firm?
Do you know, she's an apprentice, but she's actually in the world of marketing. So she's doing an apprenticeship marketing assistant via the Chartered Institute of Marketing. So different organisation, but the same philosophy, yes.
Well, that sounds absolutely fantastic that you're embracing it across all the different professions as well. And you said that it makes a difference for your organisation. Is this something that you imagine you will continue into the future then? I guess you're seeing the benefits, so it's something you want to retain.
Yeah, definitely. There is an issue with getting new people into the world of financial services. And this is a very good way in which you can help support people into that. So we'll continue to use it for as long as it's available, and hopefully it'll keep improving.
Fabulous. Well, thank you so much for being here this evening. Many congratulations again on the award, and we hope to see you again in future.
Brilliant. Great. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm now joined by Joe, who's won one of our education awards this evening, the Marine and Associated Liabilities Award. Joe, how are you feeling?
Yeah, very good. Very good evening to come up for this. Obviously got my mum and dad here with me as well. So yeah, very proud moment for me and for them really. So yeah, very good night.
And how long have you been working towards this particular prize?
So this is probably since I started in insurance about four and a half years ago. So this has taken probably 3 or so years since I first started till now get my diploma and stuff. So yeah, and then moving on hopefully to get my advance as well. So.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. Now, a lot of people say that they fall into the profession through family and friends. Are you one of those?
I'm exactly the same, to be honest. No one, I don't think, wakes up and says, I want to work in insurance. But for me, I had to do 2 weeks work experience when I was at sixth form. So our neighbours at the time worked in insurance. So I'd done a week with each of them and I worked with the underwriting teams for a couple of days and I loved it. So as soon as I come out from uni, that was what I wanted to do. So.
I mean, that's so positive, isn't it? That you've experienced it, you felt it was going to be a great profession for yourself. And so what would you say to other people who are perhaps considering insurance or financial planning?
I'd say definitely do it. I think it's probably a hidden industry where people think insurance is boring, but it's really not. And I would recommend anyone to give it a go.
And are you considering doing any more qualifications?
Yeah, I'm still doing them at the moment. So I've done another one since I got this award, and then I've got one I'm doing at the moment. So I'm definitely going for the advance and hopefully doing the whole set.
So we might see you in here in a few years' time?
Maybe. Stranger things will happen.
Well, look, you're a prize winner this evening. That's absolutely fantastic, Joe. Many, many congratulations and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
We've now got our International Underwriting Association prize winner, Kat Williams, with me. How does it feel to have won?
Really good. I'm so pleased. Yeah, it's nice to get an accolade.
And have you done qualifications with the CII? Have you done many of them, or is this a first?
This is the first. I've done my cert, obviously, and now the diploma. So, yeah.
And hundreds of people will have been entered into these prizes. You've come out on top. You must be absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't believe it, to be honest.
How many years have you been with the CII?
Not that many. About 2, 3 now, maybe 2.5, 3.
Okay. And what brought you into the profession?
My dad was in the profession actually. He's in claims. So yeah, that was my link in. But
Did you do something before insurance, or is it a transition? Or is it something that's, your first occupation, as it were?
no, I was in the civil service actually. So yeah, fancied a change and that brought me to insurance. Think I fell into it like everyone else.
There is a lot of that, isn't it? But now that you're in the profession, how would you sell it to somebody else who's perhaps thinking, oh, I've heard of insurance, it might not be right for me. How would you say, what would you say to somebody who's thinking about joining?
I would say absolutely go for it. I really think it's underrated. Like it's great for learning. There's great career progression. The work-life balance is good. It's a great social scene. I really think it's underrated.
Fabulous. And what about your own career progression? What are you hoping to go on and do?
Oh, maybe some of my underwriting qualifications and ACII eventually.
Fabulous. So we might see you here again in future.
I'm not sure about that, but we'll see.
That would be brilliant. All right. Thank you so much, Kat. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Well, here we are in the foyer now. I'm joined by Elizabeth Dewick, who is our Senior Insurance Professional Apprentice of the Year. How does it feel, Elizabeth?
Yeah, really good. Really good. Yeah, it feels like it made all of the effort really worth it. It's been a good journey, a long journey, and I feel like I've learned so much along the way, but coming here and winning has just made it all, worth it. And yeah.
Well, talk us through a little bit of that journey then. How long would you say it's taken you to get to this point?
From starting the apprenticeship and then finishing endpoint assessment, it was about 2.5 years. So yeah, just over a year for the ACII and then prep for the endpoint assessment and the interview. So yeah, it was such a good journey. And like I said, I learned so much and just, it's really helped gain that wider insurance background, you know what I mean? And that kind of, I work at Ecclesiastical, so we're quite specialist and we're quite niche. So it's really helped to get that kind of like wider general insurance background as well and knowledge. But Ecclesiastical have been brilliant in supporting me and allowing me that time to develop and to dedicate the effort and the time that I needed to achieve the apprenticeship. So, I couldn't have done it without the support from my employer and my colleagues. So
fabulous. And what about next steps for you then?
Next steps, it's really, the apprenticeship has really equipped me with the skills and the ability that I need to kind of progress my career even further now. So, I've found that I take the skills and knowledge from the apprenticeship and I'm kind of recognising that in like my day-to-day job now. And so I know that what I've done has been worthwhile. So next steps is just knuckling down, focusing on what I can do better, where my gaps are, and just progressing my career, really.
Fabulous. Well, you've got a glass of wine. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Many congratulations, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Thanks.
I'm here with Scott King, who's won the Alison Ecob Memorial Prize tonight. Many congratulations, Scott. How do you feel?
Yeah, delighted to be here down in London. So I came down from Glasgow this morning. So yeah, what a venue and a great event. I was here for the graduation earlier on, and then it was great to come along to the awards and pick up the Alison Ecob Memorial Awards.
It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? We have thousands of students, learners taking qualifications every year. You've come out on top. That must be something fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. I must say I was the joint winner. There was two other winners, but I picked it up for us today, and yeah, I was delighted with it.
So tell me about this award then. This is for risk management, isn't it?
Yes. So it's for the risk management module in the ACII. So I finished my ACII last year in 2024. And, my journey for the certificate started back in 2017. So I started the certificate then. And then I went on to do the diploma in 2021 and then finally the ACII last year. So it's great. And I did the local institute fast track course, which was excellent. Really, really enjoyed that. Very, very valuable. And, it was a 12-month fast track course, which basically took us all through the ACII. So that was a great experience. It was great networking, getting to meet a lot of the other people, other brokers, other insurers, loss adjusters, anyone in claims as well, who were also doing the ACII. It was a great experience.
So, Scott, you're based in Glasgow and you're here with the president of the local Insurance Institute of Glasgow as well. How does it feel to have people around you supporting you to, achieve the things that you've done so this evening?
Yeah, absolutely excellent. It's great to have Nick down supporting me for the award. Very, very touched. I've also got my other half with me today as well. But what a fantastic day! It's been great. I've been really looking forward to it, and it's great to have the support of the local institute too. So yeah, very grateful to have his support.
And you said that you have been working with the Institute on a fast track program. Can you talk us through what you've learned from that?
Yeah, certainly. So the fast track was it was taken by someone called Alan Chandler, who I'm sure you probably know. He is fantastic. So on a monthly basis, we would meet with Alan over Zoom, and we would do various sessions around all the different questions that come up in all the various modules. So the fast track was excellent. I can't recommend it more. And for me, I got a lot out of it. And we're obviously in the post-COVID world, so everything's online now, which has its huge benefits. If you miss something and you're going holiday, there's a recording of it now. So absolutely fantastic to have that opportunity to get to learn and get the fast track through the ACII.
Well, look, brilliant stuff. Well done, Scott. Lovely to have you with us this evening, and perhaps we'll see you again in future.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
I've managed to grab a word with Nick Smith, who's the president of the local Insurance Institute of Glasgow. Good to have you here with us tonight, Nick.
Thank you very much. Good to be here. It's good to support our member who won, Scott King. So it's good to be here.
Yeah, we've heard from Scott, and he's, absolutely delighted to have won this evening. He was telling us about the level of support that he's received from your institute. Can you talk us through that?
I think one of the main things that in Glasgow we see is the purpose of the Institute is to support in education. So fine, you can do your CPD events, but it's also about going a bit further. So we do a lot of the fast track courses at DIP and advanced diploma level. But we've also recently in the past year done an advanced leaders program as well, kind of teaching the soft skills that go along with what the CII do in terms of technical ability as well.
Well, it's absolutely paying off, isn't it? If you've got people like Scott picking up prizes like this, have you got any other individuals who we might be seeing in future years?
I would hope so. I mean, what we've really learned for the Future Leaders programme is that education and kind of furthering your career isn't just for people that are new into the sector. So we're really kind of focusing at all levels for the people, the young professionals, but also the people that have been in the sector for quite a while. So I would hope you would see some more Glasgow crew next year, hopefully.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, Nick. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you. Good to see you too. Thank you.
We're here with Hannah, who's won one of our prizes this evening. How long have you been with the Personal Finance Society?
It's been about 4 years now.
And how did you get into financial planning and power planning?
I went to university and studied economics and finance, and I got a job in power planning straight from uni, and I really enjoy it. So I've been doing it for about 4 years.
What is it about the role that you enjoy so much?
I really enjoy the research and then the writing the reports. I really like looking into everything and getting what's best for the client. So that really is what I do.
And what about the future? What are you hoping to go on and do?
I think I'm going to stick with power planning. I'd like to keep on doing exams and improving my knowledge and just improving in that area. So,
I mean, that's it, isn't it? The world has changed. And actually, there was an expectation perhaps a few years ago that people who were in power planning would naturally go on and become financial planners. But a lot of power planners are saying, no, this is what I really, really enjoy doing. It sounds like you're in that space.
Yeah, definitely. I think a career in power planning has become more popular now. I think more for the people who prefer behind the scenes rather than dealing with the clients directly. So it's definitely a good career to have, and I really enjoy it.
Oh, well, that's wonderful to hear. Many congratulations again, Hannah. Thanks for sharing some time with us, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, there we have it. A fantastic evening at the Chartered Insurance Institute and Personal Finance Society Apprenticeship Awards and Education Prizes 2025. So many winners, so many fantastic stories. We'll do it all again next year.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Personal Finance Professional podcast. You can find useful links in the show notes and related articles on the PFP website, along with further podcasts. Please like, review, and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.